So what you're observing here is the most surreal flight of 2018 that I had. And here is the LZ just only maybe an hour prior to that clip you just saw. Beautiful Sunday afternoon in September out at Jones Brother Park off Lake Travis in Austin, Texas. You can see here all the pilots coming out, probably 6 or 7 of us that day. Looking forward to running into the sky. Forecasted winds were under 5 miles an hour, which for this LZ is pretty much a requirement. Anything over 5 to 7 and you get some nasty rotor. That's why I wanted to show you here. You can see the topography in the hills. And ultimately that's what happened about 45 minutes after takeoff. A low pressure front blew in. I'm going to show you a couple pictures here of exactly what that looked like. So needless to say, this sent us heading back to the LZ, but not before a beautiful flight that evening. You can see, look at the sky, just gorgeous. I have about 100 hours total flight time, and I'm on a 28-meter dudek universal. That said, I've never encountered weather change like this before in flight, nor the rotor that I encountered in coming in for a landing. On approach, I actually got lifted from 200 feet AGL to 250 feet, which prompted me to go full trims out just to get descend back over the LZ until I was about 100 feet, and pulled my trims in about halfway so I could use my brakes. And that's where you see me here in this kind of cryptic video taken from the GoPro on my friend Ron's helmet. It just happened to still be running and captured this footage really by accident. So this will show the rotor kind of tossing me around here, but it's after I leave the screen here 180 degrees backwards under my wing that I wanted to speak about. Going through my mind was just to stay calm and continue to fly the wing, reach up above my risers, grab the lines, and try to just get myself pulled back around, which took me about 4 or 5 seconds, but I did get turned back around, and I was about maybe 25 feet AGL by the time I did. And at that point, my wing thought it had reestablished itself, and I thought I was safe to land, and I let my guard down and unfortunately made the decision to kill my motor, which at the exact same time I hit sink, and that ended up in a pretty harsh landing. I ended up breaking my right leg. I'll always consider myself a lifelong student of the sport, and this was certainly a valuable lesson learned. Always continuing to fly your wing until you're on the ground, not hesitating to make wise decisions concerning unexpected weather or while flying under pressure, respecting the weather and knowing the wind tolerances of your LZ. This incident has in no way deterred me from running back into the sky, and I just wanted to share with you guys another lesson learned. For what it's worth, I'm including what I believe to be the only known footage of my landing, albeit hard to discern anything from it. I want to give a special thanks and shout out to Brian West and Corey Reynolds, my instructors at Austin Paramotor, just for always having my back and looking out for me. And I just wanted to show you that afternoon, Corey, actually from about 20 miles away, sent me these text messages and a picture of what the weather was doing where he was at, and he was spot on. We already were in the air and we're trying to get onto the ground, but they've been always looking out after me, and I wanted to thank them for that. Love you guys.